He attacked my friends, you know what I'm saying, like for their past. His coaches talked about me for years, degrading, like talking crazy about me. I'm gonna punish this kid very, very badly. Whenever this lands, I'm telling you, he can do the crap dance.
Off the Cuff with Slim versus Gib, the 28th of November, live on DAZN. You just got in from New York. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Kind of lost my voice cheering for my boy Khalid Twaiti, who won his WBA belt last night. So I feel fantastic. I'm motivated, and I can't wait to do the same thing to Gib when I beat the out of him.
I mean, talking of Gib then, let's get into it. Why do you guys hate each other so much?
I wouldn't say it's hate, it's competition.
Dislike.
It's competition from the beginning, but it got very personal because he said a lot of, he did a lot of honestly. He attacked my friends, you know what I'm saying, like for their past. You know, his coaches talked about me for years, degrading, like talking crazy about me. And now that personally, they said some very up things. They brought religion into it and stuff online, and I don't play when it comes to religion. Like, they're getting very political online, and I never got this kind of feeling in my life, honestly. Like, it really angers me, the he's been saying, like, and his team's been saying, and he allows his team to say like this about me. My team don't say nothing about him, because they're so confident in me. They know what I can do. His team, they're saying all this about me. They're trying to get in my head, because they know I'm a little bit of a hothead. They think they're trying to play mental games with me.
No, really?
But I kind of been through. I've been through every fight built up ever. I've been through the asshole who talks mad shit. I've been through someone who jumped me before and messed up my eye. Like, you know, I've been through every fight build up, so I'm mentally prepared for everything. But this guy, the shit he's been saying online, oh my God, I'm really gonna punish this kid. I'm gonna punish this kid very, very badly. It's gonna be bad, honestly. But you know what's a good thing? The best hospitals are in Qatar, so we're gonna have the ambulance on standby.
I mean, it's been a long time coming. It feels like this rivalry has been going on for years and years and years, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's been ducking me for a long time as well. There's so many different promotions that try to make this fight since 2020. They've been trying to make this fight happen. He's always found a way to weasel his way out every single year. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. The whole year he didn't want to fight me until he was in the corner with no other option. They wouldn't let him fight nobody. Like, he wouldn't be able to have if he didn't take this fight, he would not fight nobody this year, because they were not gonna let him fight anybody. They made him take this fight.
So that's the only reason you think he's fighting you now, is because he didn't have any other options?
Yeah, he had no other option. He had to. If he fought someone else, he would look like he's been, everybody's been calling him out. Yo, fight Slim. Every time he makes a post on Instagram, fight Slim, fight Slim, fight Slim. He makes a tweet, fight Slim, fight Slim, fight Slim. You can't run from that. You can't run from it. It was meant to happen. It's finally gonna happen, and I'm gonna knock his ass out. I promise you. I
mean, he's been very confident in the way he's been talking. He's not convinced by you. He's not convinced by your 7-0. He's not convinced by no one beating you.
He's gonna find out the hard way. I promise you. I love that. I love that he's finally found this confidence to step up against me. I'm happy. I'm happy. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? I need him to feel like this, because if he didn't feel like this, he would have continued running away. You know, so let him be confident, because on fight night, I promise you, he's gonna find out the hard way. I'm gonna reconstruct his face.
He's come at you for obviously you're quite tall, slim.
Yeah.
Slim. But he's come at you for that as well. You know, he thinks he can hurt you in that way.
That's what the last guy said. And guess what? I put him on his ass.
So you don't think there's any way? When you look at Gib as a fighter, do you think he has strengths? If you're honest with me right now.
Bro.
No?
Honestly, like, he did his thing. You know, he beat the rookies of the game. But he's fighting someone who's shit seriously. I know he's taking it seriously, but I take it seriously too. And I just think there's levels to this, and I think I'm way higher level skilled than him. I hit harder than him, I'm faster than him, smarter, and don't forget, better looking too.
You are obviously a lot taller and
better looking.
And better looking. And you've got a bigger reach as well. Yeah. Like there's quite a big advantage there. Are you going to use that? Is that like something that you look at and you go, yeah, actually?
I could use it. That'll make the fight easier, but I don't have to. If he wants to come inside and fight me, I'm gonna come inside and fight him. If he wants to fight me on the outside, I'm gonna fight him on the outside. Anywhere he wants to fight, I'm gonna beat him. I'm better than him in everything. Everything, footwork, I'm fast, I have better feet, I got better hands. I honestly, I really don't think there's anything he got that I don't got.
That belt that you carry around with you, how proud does it make you?
It makes me proud, because that belt is a symbol of being a major underdog in a big fight against a guy who's supposed to be the man. He was supposed to be that guy. He's supposed to be the man. He was getting posted on SportsCenter. Everybody thought he was going to be the next pay-per-view star, and they lined him up against me because I was the undefeated fighter, and they were lining him up against me to build him up. And they thought they were overlooking me crazy, and the whole world called me a You know, I was scared of him, yada, yada, yada. For 6 months, I was being called a on Twitter. Every time I made a post, you scared of Saul Poppy, you a yada, yada, yada. So when I knocked his ass out, I wear it everywhere just to show him, yeah, you call me a bitch, look who's the last man standing.
How did seeing all of that and reading all of that make you feel? Did you care?
It fueled me, honestly. Honestly, you know, like, being an underdog in a fight is a different kind of fuel. And like reading all that stuff online too, because it gives me a different kind of motivation every single day, like kind of like a crazy obsession of motivation. So like, it's a beautiful thing because that kind of led me to victory.
Did you feel like that was gonna happen, what you did to him, that knockout? Did you feel genuinely in yourself that building up to that fight, that was what you were gonna do?
Yeah, I said it the whole
Even
time.
as the underdog?
Yeah, 100%. You could watch all my interviews before the fight. I said I was gonna knock him out, I'm gonna knock him out. I said it every single time. But now when I got the job done, you know what I'm saying, fans online are saying, oh, they made it seem like I got lucky. I'm 7-0 with 5 KOs. There's no luck in that, you know what I'm saying? There's no luck in that. That was a timed shot. I timed him perfectly and he got knocked out. You know, like I call my right hand the right hand sniper. And when this lands, I'm telling you, when this lands with them 10-ounce gloves, ain't nobody getting up.
What do you think boxing has done for you, as like the sport of boxing has done for you as a person? Has it changed you?
It changed my life, honestly. It changed my life. You know, I was going through a lot, before I started really boxing, like I was going through a lot of like things mentally, and just hitting the bag and just training kept me sane. It really kept me sane, honestly. And if it wasn't for boxing, I don't know where I'd be, honestly.
Did you believe that you would be as good as you are? And did you believe that you would get to, I mean, right now where we are, 7-0, and perhaps now a favourite going into this fight? Do you think you're a favourite going into this fight?
Honestly, I think I'm an underdog online.
Again?
I think people online are saying that I have a bad gas tank, and this is an 8-round fight. This is my first ever 8-round fight. So people say I have a bad gas tank. Oh, he's gonna take me to deep waters and drown me, yada, yada, yada. They're saying all the stuff online about me. But you know what? I'm just taking all that as fuel again, and I'm gonna prove everybody again wrong, because like I haven't fought in a year. Today, 1 year ago is when I knocked out Saul Poppy on the Prime card, which is the biggest event ever. And I feel like every time I'm under them bright lights on a pay-per-view event, I always shine like diamonds. When there's a lot of pressure, that's when diamonds are made. And I feel like when I have the most pressure on me, that's when I shine the most, honestly.
Well, like you say, you haven't fought for a year, but in that time, you have had training camps, because obviously you had that huge fight, which was meant to happen, but obviously didn't. When that happened, how did you feel when that fight got called off after all of that hard work?
Honestly, I was so sad because I was ready, man. I was so ready. I trained so hard, and I leveled up big time. And I was so excited to show everybody my improvement. And I know against KSI, I was going to be a major underdog, and he's a big star. So the fact, if I got to display what I can do against someone like that would have took my career to the next level. And he pulls out like 2 weeks before the fight. It's very unfortunate, but I got gifted with a major headline pay-per-view against Gib in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Qatar. So I can't complain. It's
interesting with Gib. Do you think he's your toughest opponent so far? When you look at the fights that you've had, obviously all of them you've won 5 knockouts, but in terms of just isolating the fighter, do you think he's your toughest test?
I feel like everybody has their own little like strengths in their own ways. So like every fight I had, it was a battle that I learned from, you know? I've learned something from every opponent had their own little qualities that they're good at and qualities that they're not good at. So I fought tough guys that could take punishment. I fought guys that are very fast and skilled. Gib has his own strengths, like probably like his gas tank and cardio and his hard work. That's what I give him. He works hard. But sometimes hard work won't get you that far.
So when people say like it's going to go to the latter rounds, that's where Gib could hurt you. You don't agree with that?
Nah, I don't agree with that. Let them think that. They said the same about Salt last year. They said he was gonna knock me out, yada yada yada. He's gonna counter punch me. I took his best punches. Salt knocked out guys twice my size. He couldn't knock me out. He couldn't wobble me. He couldn't shake me. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't wobble me. I had him flying from every time I landed a punch, I had him flying from one ring to the other side of the ring, you know, from my right hands. So they can say whatever they want to say later rounds, but it's gonna end early, I'm telling you.
Who do you think is a better fighter out of Salt Poppy and Gib?
You know, boxing, you can never know. I think Salt Poppy's definitely more skilled. I think Salt Poppy's better fight, honestly. But I think Gib has his own qualities that he's good at. So every fight, I think different fight styles make fights, you know? So this is gonna be an interesting matchup.
So why do you feel like you're the underdog then?
Because everybody online is saying I'm gonna get knocked out. That's what they're saying.
But do you feel like knowing your ability, so you don't feel like the underdog yourself, but you think everyone else thinks you're the underdog?
I think everybody thinks I'm an underdog, but it don't matter to me, because every time people say I've always been an underdog. when I came into this promotion, I took a fight on 2 weeks' notice. Everybody said I was gonna lose and get knocked out. I knocked the dude out in the second round. You know what I mean? So I've always been an underdog, but in my head, I'm not the underdog. I know I'm gonna win.
You know when you like see, going back to when you see all those comments on social media and even on fight night, how is it difficult to control those emotions that you have when you're sort of preparing for the fight and doing your ring walk? How do you sort of erase everything from your memory and just focus on that? Is it hard?
Yeah. People don't understand how it is like during the fight build up. You know, it's like it's a lot of mental preparation. That's what they say. They say a fight is 90% mental. So it's a lot of mental preparation. But I'm so used to it now. I think I told you I've been through every fight build up. I've been through guys who try to bully me physically. I've been through guys who try to scare me with their physique. I've been through I've been through it all. So I'm so mentally strong and nothing can mess with me. No comments. I've heard it all.
So obviously with Gib, if you get past Gib, is there anyone obviously
when I get past Gib.
Sorry, when you get past Gib. Is there someone, is there a name, or are you sort of in the sort of thought process where you're just like, I just want anyone? Or is there someone out there, a few names out there of people that you would like to fight next?
I got a few names in mind, but I'm gonna keep them quiet because
no, Slim, that's boring.
I can't, mate. I can't.
Was that an English accent? Did you just try and do an English accent?
I had a couple beans and toast today, so.
No, beans on toast.
Beans on toast.
Was it good?
Okay.
Did you like it?
Not really, but.
What? You didn't like beans? That's like a classic
English
here.
breakfast, right?
Have a little bit, like maybe with cheese on. Beans and
Cheese?
cheese on toast. Beans and cheese on a jacket potato is 10 out. I'm assuming jacket.
On a jack potato.
Jack potato.
Yeah, even potatoes,
no,
man.
jacket potato, like an oven. You know when you put like an oven in the potato, a potato in the oven and it goes all crispy. No, if you don't have that in them.
It sounds good though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, yeah, that with beans and cheese, 10 out of 10.
I have to try that out. I'm gonna call him out on fight
What
night.
about KSI though?
KSI,
Because you were gonna
KSI
fight
don't
in-
want to fight. He wants to do music. He's in the thick of it, and I'm in the thin of it. Okay. I'm in the thin of it. He's in the thick of it. Okay. All right. But don't worry. Misfits. KSI was the Misfits pay-per-view star of 2023.
Yeah,
We got a new pay-per-view star now, baby.
2024.
I'm here to take over the show. 2024, 2025, 2026. Anybody can get it, man. Okay.
You're taking this very seriously, aren't you? This isn't just like a little side thing for you, is it?
Nah, man. That's what I do now, man. I know people label me as a YouTuber, but this is what I do. I don't make videos like that no more. Like I kind of found myself through boxing. Like I'm so passionate about it. The victory, the celebration, the hard work, going to training camps, the discipline. I fell in love with the game, man, and I just want to see how far I can truly go.
Now we talk about obviously like, you know, all these Misfits events and being on DAZN, and you know, we've had some of the biggest fights. We just had Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol live on DAZN. We had Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois live on DAZN. But Misfits on the 28th of November, live on DAZN. But in Qatar as well, you mentioned it earlier, it's almost just like putting Misfits up there, escalating it to where it's, you know, supposed to be, or where DAZN want it to be.
Definitely. Slim vs. Gib is a very big fight. This is a fight that the fans wanted for a very long time. So like, you know, in the traditional boxing world, we had Dimitri Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev, which is supposed to happen since like 2018. You know, what other fights happened this year? There's a lot of big fights that happened this year, but in the Misfits world, or in influencer world, fans wanted this fight, Slim vs. Gib, for a long time. It's finally gonna happen, and this is a fight that's gonna deliver. This is a fight that puts influencer boxing on the map, because a lot of the fights this year, honestly, has been I'm being honest. It's been you know, no promotion. Like, Slim vs. Gib is gonna show influencer boxing is supposed to be at, but after this fight, I'm gonna graduate. I'm graduating from these guys and take it to the next level.
Okay, so November the 28th, Slim versus Gib. Slim, how does it end?
Slim by right hand sniper. Whenever this lands, I'm telling you, he gonna do the crab dance.